This should be a pretty straightforward fight on Acid Wash, right? Not so much. Here's why. Hey there, hi there, everybody. The other day I was talking about bringing Immortal Abomination into AQ for Map 7, Day 5 with the Acid Wash path. You can check that video out up here. Now I figured bringing I-Bomb on this path was a pretty sure bet, especially going up against the Red Skull here. But it did not take long for me to realize that I done goofed. Now there's a lot of BS nonsense here in high-end AQ, but Acid Wash takes the cake. Let's take a minute and check it out. Now Acid Wash just says that the defender takes 90% less damage unless they have an active or passive poison debuff on them. Pretty straightforward, right? But here up on the screen I've got every single champion in the game that can inflict poison. And out of 193 odd-some playable characters, there's less than 20. Now this being high-end AQ, let's take off all the squishy meme champions first and foremost. So that's saying goodbye to Loltron, MODOK, Howard, Green Goblin, Ant-Man, King Groot, and Diablo. So right off the bat, that's practically half. Now, in addition to Acid Wash, this path also has the bit where Nullify abilities have a 90% failure rate. With that, we have to take off Dr. Voodoo. We also have to take off Man-Thing. We may as well take off Scarlet Witch as well, just because of the randomness of her buff procking in the first place. And she really isn't even worth mentioning as a 5-star yet, seeing as how rare she is. Now, that leaves us A-Bomb, I-Bomb, APOC, Archangel, Mysterio, and Claire. Now, unfortunately, we also have to take off A-Bomb, because even though he has an easy access poison ability, he needs synergies in order for him to damage his way through these big old health pools. So that leaves us 5 options. Claire's probably the best option here, because Archangel keeps removing his poison for the neurotoxin. APOC really needs to throw the special 3 to get the permanent poison, and there's some wonky nodes on a couple of days that make that annoying. Mysterio is an option, and for this, I thought, sure, why not? Immortal Abomination. What's the worst that could happen? Well, apparently, a lot. Now, getting back to the Red Skull fight right here. I-Bomb doesn't have any way to nullify any of the armor ups that Red Skull gets, and the more armor ups he gets, the less damage he takes. Problem number 1. Problem number 2, and what I realized very soon thereafter, is that I am getting no power. No power. Now, why am I getting no power? Well, that's because of Red Skull's nonsense ability here. Red Skull's got a passive ability that the attacker's power rate is reduced by 10% for each debuff on them, and because I-Bomb throws poisons on himself all over the place, effectively my power rate is 0, if not into the negatives. So, fun times. Especially when it comes to Power Cycle Day, where you have to throw a special attack at the right time or else it does absolute noodle damage. And that's really the crux of the problem. I'm getting no power to get my aura up for my big damage. I can't deal damage to him because he's getting all these armor ups all over the place. And I've only got 3 minutes to do all of this, and that gets to the crux of the problem. This path is BS. Not only because there are so few champions in this game that inflict reliable poison, but with a combination of nodes on this path, there's only 5 viable champs to use, and of that, it's effectively just Claire, really. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. It's such poor design. Now the clock is practically ticking down, and I'm still at about 1/3 of health. I need to throw a Hail Mary. I'm getting super lucky. I was able to get his health down, and with mere seconds to go, I hit into his block for a last-ditch effort, and fortunately get the KO with a second to spare, but what crock. What crock. Do you guys take this path in AQ? And if so, who do you use? How does it go for you? Let me know down in the comment section. I always appreciate checking that out. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. Help the channel grow. Ring the notification bell, stay on top of updates as they come out. Posting a bunch of gameplay stuff here, which is always fun. And we'll catch you on the live streams. But until then, all, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. Be well, everybody. Bye for now.